Hello, this is Jim Murphy with KPMG. I'm part of our finance transformation practice. We're going to do a click down into the approach to enable the virtual close. So by following these steps, we'll get the team on the ground and be able to grab value out of the close and be able to use going forward. So the 4 areas we're going to do a click down on are the rapid onboarding. The next piece will be the teaming and getting them on the ground and assimilating. The third will be doing the actual close. And then lastly is to stabilize and then use the lessons learned. We've also done this exact approach at a lot of different clients, but clearly the biggest piece is to grab the capabilities needed in terms of maybe reconciliations, journal entry, and then also the capabilities needed, some expertise, things like SEC reporting and disclosures. So we hope you enjoyed this piece, and let's go into each of them now.
Hey, thanks Jim for setting up the virtual close process. Hi everyone, my name is Anuj Mathur. I am part of KPMG's finance transformation practice. And let me talk about the first step in the virtual close process, which is called rapid onboarding. And what rapid onboarding really means is finding those capabilities and capacities globally and bringing them to the table, looking at the close calendar of your company or your clients and aligning it to a virtual working environment. Identifying those governance protocols as well as those buddy systems as well as your PMO around the entire operations and setting those capabilities up right in the first week before you launch into the virtual close process. And that is the rapid onboarding process. Once the team has been onboarded, the next task is really to bring them in and train them on the overall close process, but in a virtual environment. What it really means is doing a deep dive into your close calendar, identifying those checkpoints within the close calendar, and maybe sometimes at an hourly basis, and breaking down your daily calendar into bite-sized pieces, and assigning those buddies who will work with each other and deliver the close. Also, it means looking at your materiality thresholds, working closely with your auditors, and setting up those protocols which will help in terms of launching into the actual process. So now let me hand it over to my colleague, Larry Malillo, who will take you through step number 3 and step number 4.
Hey everyone, this is Larry Malillo. I'm going to take everyone through the 3rd phase of our virtual close approach. My esteemed colleague, Anuj Mathur, just took you through the first 2 phases of our approach, which includes onboarding the new resources that you need in order to support the next monthly close, as well as training and assimilating them into your processes. The next phase is all about actually executing the close. So this includes having the new virtual team members as part of your close. And one of the things that we've seen to help get these new team members integrated well is to set up a close office. Some of our clients call this the close desk, or essentially it's a close process PMO. And what their function is to make sure that the entire process is orchestrated, that all team members globally have a 24/7 avenue for support, whether it's issues regarding training, access to systems, or access to different types of data or tools that they need to perform their part of the close process. So this is the 3rd stage of the virtual close, which is actually the execution of the process. I'll talk in a minute about the next phase, which is the ability to ramp up or ramp down. The 4th stage is all about taking a look at what worked and what didn't work as part of the last virtual close, to take lessons learned and the things that you did well and to continue to apply them. And then conversely, for the things that didn't work well, to understand what the root causes are. And then key amongst that is to take a specific look at the resources and the team to see who performed well, who didn't perform well, and to understand what the issues were. Was it related to tools? Was it related to onboarding or lack thereof? Or was it simply maybe a case where resources were applied for the wrong area, or maybe not enough resources were applied to an area that needed them. Taking that look holistically gives you an opportunity to rebalance your resources and to wind down or wind up as needed so that you're prepared for your next monthly or quarterly close.
I hope you've enjoyed the click down on each of these steps of the approach to a virtual close. Using the story I mentioned earlier, everyone's journey will be a little bit customized in terms of how you approach this. But these things are measured obviously in weeks and days, and they're a function of how well you align to your current needs and some of the gaps that you have. So a big thank you for everyone for listening to this, and we hope you enjoyed it. And please reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.